apparently, the city of Newcastle should be flying the pride flag instead of the prisoner of war flag. Because those dumb prisoner of wars, they're dead. Let's talk about it in our segment, Unbelievable. Whoop. Okay, so I put this clip out when we first saw it yesterday after the show. I put it out on social media immediately, and it, of course, was picked up. And I think it was on The Five on Fox this morning. And even the Democrat on the panel said it was absolutely Looney Tunes. So you know it's not just me. So there's been this ongoing debate in the city of Newcastle, Washington, that's gotten a lot of national attention because of how crazy it is, where over the pride flag, and should it be flown over Newcastle City Hall for the month of June, which is Pride Month. And the mayor in Newcastle has been pushing back against this, Mayor Robert Clark. And the way their city government is set up, like the mayor sits on the city council. So last year it kind of failed by, I think, one vote, maybe. It was like this whole ordeal, but the public testimony around it was nuts. Like the mayor was being threatened. He was being accused of being a bigot. The Seattle Times did a story on him, even though his whole speech was just like, hey, we have a flag that is inclusive to everyone. It's the American flag. Like, he didn't give a hateful speech about it. He gave a very uniting speech about it, but somehow the Seattle Times and the activists turned it into he hates gay people. So they've just been making his life miserable ever since. Now, 2 months ago, of course, this debate resurfaced, and there was this unhinged activist who was in there basically saying that the pride flag was more important than the POW flag. And we played the clip at the time, and she was just nutso. Well, it happened again, but this one's even worse. So this LGBTQIA plus activist comes in, and of course now the clock is ticking, so it's about to be Pride Month. So now it's really heating up, this debate. Here's what he said.
Heard a lot of opinions about the pride flag, and for certain members of our city council as well, like Mayor Clark, you're a veteran. You would, of course, support putting the POW flag up on the pole, despite them being a massive minority of our American population. But you have a problem with certain vocal minority voices, like the LGBTQIA plus community, having a say or having a flag up there. Why are we honoring POWs who are dead, but not our citizens who are alive? Because we value the sacrifice that was made, right? We have citizens that are alive today that are suffering, and they're asking for help, and they're feeling ignored. So how can we say that we're going to be welcoming and supporting and a loving city when we're turning a blind eye to that?
Oh my God, what do I even do with that? What, you think the sacrifice of POWs is commensurate to what? Your decision to have sex with another man? Or if you're a woman, another woman? Or what is it? What is the sacrifice that you as a gay person, I don't know if he's gay or just an ally, what is the sacrifice we're honoring there? I don't get it. And to say, oh, we know, why are you elevating the POW flag? I mean, they're a small minority of the population and they're dead. You really can't. What do I even say about that? That is genuinely nuts. And as if like, they're not even the same, they're not even close to the same thing, obviously. But like they believe they need to be honored based on who they choose to sleep with, or now as the alphabet has been added on, what they believe inside they are, like from a gender perspective. Why do we need to fly a flag over City Hall about this? And every time I bring this issue up, there's trolls on the internet who point out these old photos of me where I used to celebrate Pride. I used to go to the Pride parade in Seattle. I have gay friends. My very best friend in the world is gay. Being an ally and believing that people should be able to marry the person they love, right, is not what the Pride movement has become today. So now, in order to be an ally, I have to believe that a man can, become a woman. I have to be okay with your sexuality being woven into the fabric of government and schools. I'm not okay with that. I still love gay people. Hell, I love transgender people too. I don't care what you do with your life. I'm more libertarian really than anything. If you want to dress up as a bunny rabbit and hop over to your friend's house and dress like a girl, I don't care what you want to do. I genuinely don't, but I don't want you I don't want to be called a bigot for not buying into it, I don't think I should be called a bigot, or that I should have to accept, in order not to be a bigot, that it's okay during a pride parade with kids around for you to put your BDSM gear on and your ball gag in your mouth and be whipped on the butt as you roll down Main Street in Seattle. Don't laugh, Nicole. I'm being serious. Turn around. Trying to make a point and be very serious about it. And that actually happens. I don't think you should have your penis out, fully erect. Stop. This happens during a pride parade, and we should just be okay with it because it's pride. No, I was supporting my gay friend, and I still support my gay friend. And if that's all the pride situation was, not walking into a Target and be met with a bathing suit that has a big sign on it that says tuck-worthy, tuckable. Like, I don't need that, you know? And I'm not a bigot for not abiding by it. I'm not a bigot for thinking we shouldn't cut off the healthy breasts or genitals of a child. That's what pride has become. And even if it hadn't become that, I don't believe it has a place in government. Just like celebrating heterosexuals, it would be really weird in government. Like, fly a flag about, like, straight people. Strange. Anyway, Mayor Robert Clark, people are just, stop laughing, because I'm trying to be serious today. Somebody said, you sound really angry today. I am, okay, but I'm still having fun. But I'm angry. Mayor Robert Clark, again, had to remind the populace that the POW flag and the pride flag are not the same thing.
Just briefly, I mean, for the second time in a couple of months, I'm just flabbergasted that somebody thinks there's an equal sign between the POW flag and the pride flag. Oh my God, if I got to explain that is a sad day. That's all.
Yeah, it is a sad day. And then they turned around and voted. He didn't, obviously, to fly the pride flag. So after all of this hand-wringing, the Newcastle City Council decided to fly the pride flag over Newcastle City Hall, which I think is a particularly disturbing decision given how the activists have approached this issue. Given how they've fought for it, tried to bully their way into getting it done by disparaging prisoners of war and veterans in America, by being vitriolic and hateful and mean to the mayor for simply stating that the American flag was very unifying. So basically they got to throw a temper tantrum, be bullies, be these left-wing extremists that were so used to just catering to what they do, and then they got their way. So now in the city of Newcastle, the pride flag's going to be up for the month of June, and then after that they'll probably say, well, we should keep it up all year long, because if you don't, then you're a hateful bigot. What do you do? What do you do?
I don't know, but I hope that guy...
Go ahead.
I hope that guy is working on Memorial Day.
Oh, hell yeah. I hope he's working on Memorial Day,
no
because
day
he
off
does
for
not
you.
deserve to have, good point, to have the day off. Speaking of, we will have the day off because we love America and we deserve to have the day off. Okay.